Hey guys, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a gift request for this one from Kyle Perkins. Kyle, thank you, my friend. KP is what I call him, and he's graciously gone along with that. Alan Jackson's song, Someday. I don't know if I know this song. I'll find out when I listen to it. I don't recognize the title, but I was actually listening to some Alan in my car yesterday. I was coming back from New York City, and listening to Alan in my car. And there were a few songs on there. I'm like, I have not heard those. So there's a lot of Alan's music out there, and I haven't heard it all. So let's find out what Someday is all about. I love Alan's music. Here we go.
She looked me in the eye and said, "It's over.
All right.
I can't take this heartache anymore." She said, "Don't tell me lies and try to please me. I've heard it all so many times before." And I took her by the arm and said, "Don't leave me. There's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. Just give me time, I'll be the man you've needed." She said, "I wish that I could take that for the truth."
Yeah.
And I said, "Someday I'll get my life straight." And she said, "It's too late. What's done is done."
Somebody lived this, the songwriter
And
did.
I told her, "Someday." She said, "I can't wait.
Yep.
Oh, sometime, someday, just never comes."
Alan can sing
She
a
said,
ballad.
"All I've ever wanted was to love you. Somewhere deep inside me I still do.
Love doesn't
Now
die.
I think it's time I stop believing, 'cause I'm never gonna see a change in you." And I said, "Someday I'll get my life straight."
You hope.
And she said, "It's too late. What's done is done." And I told her, "Someday." She said, "I can't wait. Oh, sometime, someday, just never comes. Oh, sometime, someday, just never comes."
Yeah. Human beings we're funny because everything comes with a condition, whether we acknowledge it or not. Like when you see a stanchion on the outside of a church, it says, "All are welcome." And it means, well, to a point. Like if you disagree with us dogmatically, you're not welcome. Don't challenge us on theological things. All are welcome if you agree to get along with us the way we need you to get along with us. And in this relationship, it was that. She said, "All I ever wanted to do was love you." But of course, that comes with conditions. I need things back too. And when those things go unmet over time, all I ever wanted to do was love you is not true. All I ever wanted to do was love you, assuming things go a certain way. There are certain like minimum conditions that we need to sustain a relationship, and that's fair. That's just being human. We have wants, needs, preferences, and whatever it was about him in this relationship, he acknowledged it as much in the song that someday he'll get himself together, but apparently he wasn't. She trusted him initially enough that he would get himself together, just like he trusted her, perhaps. Maybe they were very young when they married, and that they would figure things out. And maybe she got her act together and he did not. Now, if he's trying and always being considerate and thoughtful, then, maybe she'd probably stay in the relationship, because it's not just about succeeding in what you want to see yourself succeed at, whether it's a career or usually a career or some other thing. But whatever it was, maybe he was lazy, maybe he let himself get fat, maybe he just, whatever, I don't know, maybe he made himself unappealing in some way, so much so that after a while she was like, I can't take it. And that line about, I know somewhere deep inside, I still love you. That's true. Love doesn't die. It rarely dies. I mean, counselors, therapists, and all this stuff, at least those who are aware, love doesn't die. Liking another person, believing in another person, like she no longer believes in him. That's where this relationship went off the rails. And she doesn't like him as much. She doesn't like his habits, I'm sure. She doesn't like, maybe he is lazy. But it just was time for her. And I like that line that sometimes, someday never comes. There's going to be a fondness. It is hard to, however we define love, and you can't. Love isn't the type of thing that you can accurately define. I mean, you know it when you see it, but she no longer felt that passion for him or the passion for the relationship. And there is a difference. Some people have a passion for a relationship and not necessarily the person. Others may have a passion for the person, but really don't like being tied down. And some people like the idea of a relationship more than a relationship, when it gets down to the nuts and bolts. Now, what her issues were in this relationship, I don't know. What his were, I don't know. We just know she's done, and he wasn't even who he wanted to be. So yeah, Alan just can sing a ballad and make you feel. Everything Alan sings is believable. I don't know how he pulls that off. Some people just have it. They're born with it. They run with it. They find themselves in the right occupation to use it. And Alan is just believable. Whether he's singing a funny song, a George Jones cover, Papa Top, whatever, anything, or this, he's just believable. So, Kyle, I'm going to rate this song. Oh, and the number, alrighty, we got to do it. It's an 8.9. It got me going. It's a Montauk Ed special. It got me going. Absolutely. And it was a nice song. It was a number one hit, I'm pretty sure, for Alan, because I think Alan, everything he does or ever said went to number one. So anyhow, all right, guys, yeah, Alan just is Alan. All right, well, you can thank Kyle Perkins, Mr. KP, for that one out in Beaver, Utah. All right, guys, have a great day. See you on another video and keep rocking the country.